still gonna buy them.
Yeah.
Just add them to my collection.
The call-outs in the first game were fantastic. The way that they acted. Like, they literally were fucking bros. That's how they were. And the fact that right trigger, if you were standing next to your partner and you were both standing still, if you just spammed right trigger, not aiming because that's fire button, but if you just spammed it, they would just do bro call-outs with each other. And there was literally one that they would always do where they would play air guitar and they would just make the actual, widdly widdly wah noises. I think my favorite call-out of all time was if Rios had Overkill and he was the aggressor and Salem was the invisible. You would get a call-out sometimes, I think it was a rare one, where if you activated it, the second you activated it, of course. Yes? Alright. Oh man, right in the action. And I'm dying. Ow.
Oh.
Right. Oh yeah, I had revive on this class. Never mind. Literally my bar was full right when you paid. That was bullshit. The game should have gave you that. Well, I guess I'll play this for now.
But, yeah, speaking of games I plan on buying, I did play the Brutal Legend demo. I'd consider buying it.
That game, not the best thing ever. Sorry, that's personally one of my favorite games because
that game definitely does attract something from me.
Oh, I'm so happy. I was gonna say that. You no doubt would know that I would have loved the shit out of that game, which I do. That game is a love letter to me, which I knew Tim Schafer was gonna make again to me. Granted, he's been doing some pretty bad things recently. Obviously, the best one.
What, like Psychonauts 2?
No, but if you look at his track record, and which that's a whole bunch of shit I don't want to dive into, and people. Granted, it's there, but which, by the way, real quick, let me just finish this because this will kill me. But if you literally activate Overkill on Rios, he just yells out, "Ooh, does that feel good?" And he yells it in like the most goofiest Arnold Schwarzenegger voice that he purposely is making fun of. And it's fantastic. You'll love that game because of it. It's literally the epitome of a cheesy 90s movie. That's what that game is. I love it. Anyway. When you sent me that text, I'll tell you the whole story, because my phone died. So, excuse me if you were literally waiting for the reaction, which I bet you probably were. Of course you have. Select loadout. I need to get the fucking gatekeeper capped. You sent me the text, and first off, I was like, Game Awards, fuck that shit, because I don't watch that shit anymore. I don't care about it. Obviously, if you kept reading my text, obviously after the upset, as I like to call it, the upset, the Walking Dead being the upsetter, but the upset.
Oh, speaking of which, I have something to tell you about Telltale as well. But continue.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah. Because, they're just going to take every property known to man and make it somehow better with story elements, but take all
Michonne.
the video games out of them. Oh, what?
I was talking about Michonne's.
Oh. I was going to say, I thought,
You think I would be that obvious? You think I would not have a plan for this?
Yeah, no, I know. But, I mean, they are making, what was the next game, though? I forgot already. What was that next one?
There's the Batman one, and then there's the Telltale Walking Dead Michonne.
Oh, the Batman one's the one I saw. I didn't know they were making a Michonne. Specifically for Michonne.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god. know how much money they're gonna make now? Do you know how much money they're gonna make? Also, that's the asshole running around with fucking cleaver now. Hatchet cleaver. What am I doing?
Giant sharp object.
Exactly. You know, of course, Telltale. I mean, at the same time, I love them, because you cannot... I'm surprised that writing crew hasn't gotten an Oscar yet. But at the same time, I'm like, they're taking video games and not making them video games. They're making them shows. I have a ninja star stuck in my face. Literally, it's in my face on my screen. I love when this happens. I can't see shit, though. So at the same time, I hate that. But, anyway.
I mean, it's like...
I was like, you know... I was like, it's still in my face! What the fuck? It's literally... It was like in the bridge of my nose. Holy dick. Alright.
Unabridged nose.
You sent me the... and I was like, you know, fuck that shit. And then you went, oh, because Psychonauts 2 is announced. And my first reaction was I got the biggest shit-eating grin on my face. And I thought you were fucking with me. I was purely like, don't you do this. Don't you do this. I'm like, way to go, Jacob. Pull a sick joke on me, please. I don't mind that. Didn't send anything back, obviously, so I thought, and my phone died, and I thought, alright, I'll humor him. So I'll look up the game.
You didn't even get the picture message I sent?
I didn't get that until my phone came back on, when I was done, obviously, charging it. So, which made it even sweeter, because I'm like, alright, I'll humor him, I'll look up the Game Awards. Looked it up, and I saw it, and I'm like, what? And I watched the actual Game Awards premiere, and no words, literally. No fucking words. I was so happy. The grin I had on my face. Even though, again, getting into what I was talking about, even though the shit that Tim Schafer's done the last 3 times, he's in my book now, probably what, 7-3? Yet with 3 straight losses. And what I mean by that is going on to the San Diego Game Thing convention with the sock puppet. I don't know if you ever heard about that. That was not cool. And also making, well, not making Deep Space Base 9 and that Broken Age game, which were both crowdfunded, which they both had to crowdfund completely themselves. They didn't have backers, so they didn't get enough money. So when they actually legitimately tried to go make the games, they couldn't make them, and they had to go back and ask for more money. And a lot of their fans were extremely pissed off that they kept wasting their money trying to make these games. So yeah, no, Tim Schafer has been kind of 0-3 the last 3 times he's been shown in public, which has been really devastating to watch as a fan of his that I've loved for decades, or decade. Really killed me, but I'm not kidding you. When I saw, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I saw it, and I was like, he's doing it. He's actually doing. Granted, so many things came afterwards to my mind, which was biggest one. Why in the fuck do you need to crowdfund this game when 2 years ago Notch personally said he would give you all his money if you would make it a reality? Like, I don't know why Notch isn't already on Tim Schafer's dick handing him $13 million. Which is that would be more than enough money for him to make the game polish-wise. Which, I mean, that has got to be happening. It's got to be happening. He's got to be right there with the money.
His Minecraft money.
Otherwise, I know that. Are you serious? The amount of money, and I mean, again, to find out, this just goes to show you, even though he's 0-3 the last couple times, just to find out that Notch's favorite game was fucking Minecraft. I mean, are you kidding me? I'm literally thinking, I'm like, why are they crowdfunding again? Because first off, after your track record now, you're going to put up crowdfunding again? Or do you think half of the fan is going to come back? No, of course they're not. Which I'm not kidding you. When I went over to that toxic fan base of reasonableness, because, you know, you take people and they do you. They were boycotting. They were asking people to boycott Psychonauts 2 until, you know, they earn the right. Which, by the way, I love their Ultra SJW keyboard crusade, and yet they don't understand the fundamental reason of what I so hope their mindsets actually are, which is it's their money, it's that person's money. If they want to put it in some shit that obviously is going to fuck them over, but they have hope in it, why even bother? Why are you telling me not to put money into this? Do I know you? No. It's my money. I don't care. I mean, he can think that way about Tim Schafer, which, you know, is an obvious fan gone bad in a sense that he does not like Tim Schafer anymore. Again, none of that I can't blame him. Tim Schafer has sadly not made good choices the last 3 times, but I'm not gonna hate him. I'm disappointed. I'm literally like a parent with Tim Schafer. He's my son and I love him, but when he does dumb shit, I get disappointed.